Welcome back, True Seeker. In the headlines today, a family wants to know where their 28-year-old son is. He's made a name for himself on Broadway, performing in Hamilton and MJ the Musical, and now he's missing. And it says the family has hired a private investigator to try and find his whereabouts. Sadly, it looks like when he's going to be found, he's going to be deceased, because this looks like business as usual in the world of entertainment. And let me show you what I mean. Again, if you're new here, look up the song Murder by Numbers by The Police, where killing's as simple as ABC is 1, 2, 3. And look up the song Gematria, the killing name, by Slipknot, where the chorus is America is a killing name. Again, Gematria is the practice of coding numbers into words. So he disappeared October 3rd, the Broadway actor. That's the day leaving 89 days left in the year. As you can see in Gematria, Broadway equates to 89. He also disappeared on the 277th day of the leap year. 277 is the 59th prime number, and words like Negro, Rasta, slave, blues, they all equate to 59. Motown came out in 59. Black History Month ends on the 59th day of the year. I've written a book about the racial shaming and murder of black celebrities by the code of 59. And the woman who's credited with MJ the Musical, she happens to be 59 years old right now, born November 2nd, 1964. She'll turn 60 later this year. Her name is Lynn Nottage. And from her November 2nd birthday to his disappearance October 3rd was exactly 48 weeks. Notice how in Gematria, Lynn Nottage equates to 48. The word musical is also 48. There's a lot more that can be said about that number. But again, he performs in her play. At least she gets the credits for it. And notice also that MJ the Musical debuted December 6, 2021. From that day to his disappearance was 147 weeks later. Notice Lynn Nottage also equates to 147. If you're new here, both values are based on the alphabetic order. Lynn Nottage equates to 147 when you just take the alphabetic order. A's 1, B's 2, C's 3, D's 4. Lynn Nottage equates to 48 when you take the alphabetic order with numerology applied. So notice, L is 12 in the lower cipher, the green one. L is 3 in the cipher above. And that's because the numerology of 12 is 1 plus 2 is 3. You'll notice below, Y is 25, above it's 7. That's because the numerology of 25 is 2 plus 5 is 7. And the 14th letter below becomes 5 above. 1 plus 4 is 5, and so on. Again, this is a perfect ritual, and this happens all the time in the world of entertainment. Also, for why this young man might have been chosen, we see this all the time in those who end up dead. Zelig Williams equates to 67, like blood sacrifice, like human sacrifice, like satanic, like soul. Doesn't look like he was a bad person. If you look at his Instagram, his last post was September 11th of all days, and he's talking about how he's so glad he became a Christian and has bettered his life. As for him performing in Hamilton, remember Hamilton was shot in a duel and killed at that very curious age of 47, a whole nother subject. But the creator of the Hamilton Broadway play is Lin-Manuel Miranda, and he's 44 right now. Remember, the word kill equates to 44. So does execution. So does shooting. Hamilton died in a shooting. JFK, one of the most infamous shootings. He was the 44th term president. You know, he was number 35, but celebrated the 44th inauguration, making him the 44th term president. One of the most famous assassinations in the nation's history. MLK on 4/4. Fateful number. And he has disappeared on the 262nd day of Lin-Manuel Miranda's birthday. Faustian bargain equates to 262. If you don't know what that is, look it up. That's a deal with the devil. The 44 thing is also interesting because MJ the Musical equates to 44. 44 goes with Cancer, which goes with the moon, which goes with the moonwalker. Turning 11, the year of Apollo 11, as we've covered with MJ in the past. And then, in light of the Hamilton connection, Hamilton's death anniversary is July 12th. This man disappeared 83 days later. As we know, murder equals 83, like election. Again, in the song Murder by Numbers, the lyrics go, murder is the sport of the elected. We're on the verge of an election. And just with regards to Pete Rose, remember when he first died, ESPN put out this image of him dead at 83 with Steve Garvey standing behind him, who's expected to become the senator in California. And Pete Rose died at 83 on the 83 date numerology, 83 days before Steve Garvey's birthday. Steve Garvey played for the Dodgers and Padres, and of course the Dodgers just advanced over the Padres in the NLDS, picking up their 83rd home postseason win all time. The whole season's been stink with Steve Garvey. But again, just a reminder of what these numbers are all about. And please look up the song Murder by Numbers by The Police from 1983, where killings as simple as ABC is 1, 2, 3. And I hope this video does find the family of the missing man, Zelig Williams. And I do hope that I'm wrong about what's happened to him. But again, I've been putting out these videos for over 11 years now, trying to educate the world about what's up with the world of entertainment and why it's dangerous and why you shouldn't want any part of it. And, you know, this young man was 17 when I started doing this work, educating about this. And he wasn't a part of these Broadway musicals yet. And for all the people who are part of Broadway, in all likelihood, this won't happen to you, but it does happen to a lot of people in entertainment. So beware. Beware.